Have you ever wondered why some older adults eat blueberries every day, yet still struggle with high blood pressure, forgetfulness, or dull, sagging skin? If that's you, trust me, you're not alone. According to a 2022 survey by the Aging and Nutrition Institute, more than 42% of Americans over 60 consume blueberries weekly, hoping to improve memory, control blood sugar, or slow aging. But surprisingly, over half reported no noticeable improvement. Some even experienced digestive upset or unexplained rashes, even though they thought they were doing everything right. So what's going on? Are blueberries overrated? Or is it possible you're eating them the wrong way without even knowing it? Here's the truth. Blueberries are still one of the most powerful antioxidant-rich fruits on the planet. But if you pair them with the wrong foods or eat them at the wrong time, you might not just lose the benefits. You could actually make things worse. As a doctor who has studied aging and nutrition for over 20 years, I've seen this pattern again and again. In today's video, I'll walk you through the top 5 life-changing benefits of blueberries after 60, the 4 food combinations you should never eat with them, and finally, 3 golden pairings that unlock their full potential for your brain, heart, skin, and more. And at the very end, I'll share the story of one of my patients, a 72-year-old retired engineer who transformed his energy, clarity, and sleep in just 3 weeks. With nothing more than 1 bowl of blueberries, eaten the right way. Stay with me, because if you're over 60, this may be the most important fruit tip you'll hear. 5 golden benefits of blueberries after 60. If I could choose only one fruit to protect memory, heart health, and skin after 60, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd choose blueberries. Not just for their gentle sweetness, but because inside each small berry lies a powerful biological gift, refined by nature, especially beneficial for those of us in our later years. Keeps your brain sharp and memory clear. Have you ever walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge, and forgotten why you came? Can't remember where you left your glasses? If so, you're far from alone. According to the CDC 2022, over 1/3 of older adults in the U.S. report some form of short-term memory loss after age 60. That's exactly why blueberries have gained the nickname, nature's brain food. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their vibrant blue-purple color. These antioxidants help reduce neuroinflammation, protect brain cells from oxidative damage, and boost blood flow to the brain. A 2022 study from the University of Cincinnati, Frontiers in Nutrition, found that older adults who drank blueberry juice daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in verbal memory and cognitive reaction time compared to those who didn't. Real-life story, Frank, 71, from Michigan. I used to forget my wallet and phone 3-4 times a week, but after switching to a small bowl of blueberries each morning and adding in a short walk, my wife says I'm remembering things like I did 10 years ago. Aim for 30 to 40 fresh blueberries a day, about a half cup, 75 grams, ideally after breakfast, to support optimal brain absorption. Supports healthy blood sugar and lowers risk of type 2 diabetes. One of the most common questions I get from my older patients is, "Doctor, I love fruit, but will the sugar spike my blood sugar?" It's a valid concern, and the answer is yes, but not with blueberries. With a glycemic index (GI) of 53, blueberries are one of the lowest GI fruits around. They release their natural sugars slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable, not spiking like bananas or grapes. According to the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, 2020, adults with prediabetes who consumed blueberries daily for 8 weeks showed improved insulin sensitivity and lower inflammation markers. Why? Because blueberries are rich in polyphenols and soluble fiber, both of which help slow sugar absorption into the bloodstream, keeping energy steady. Real-life story, Harold, 67, from Arizona. "I used to eat grapes and bananas all the time, but my A1C crept up every quarter. I switched to blueberries and cut down on carbs at breakfast. Within 3 months, my numbers were finally stable. Pair blueberries with chia seeds, plain Greek yogurt, or steel-cut oats for even better blood sugar control and longer-lasting energy throughout your morning. Protects your heart and keeps blood vessels flexible. After 60, our arteries naturally lose some of their elasticity. The risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and heart failure starts to climb. This is where blueberries shine again." The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2019, reported that consuming blueberries regularly can lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 5 mmHg, about the same effect as some mild blood pressure medications. Anthocyanins in blueberries support arterial flexibility, reduce plaque buildup, and calm chronic inflammation in blood vessels. Real-life story, Alina, 69, from Florida. "I didn't change my meds or follow some strict diet. I just swapped my afternoon snack for a handful of blueberries and a few walnuts. After 3 months, my doctor told me my heart looked 5 years younger." If you have high blood pressure or high cholesterol, include blueberries in your diet at least 5 times a week, ideally alongside healthy fats like olive oil or flax seeds to improve absorption. Protects your vision and slows age-related eye conditions. I once had a retired teacher in my office tell me, "Doctor, I can't read price tags at the store anymore. The letters all blur together." It didn't surprise me. After 60, age-related macular degeneration, AMD, and digital eye strain become more and more common. Blueberries contain a powerful trio of nutrients: anthocyanins, vitamin E, and carotenoids, all crucial for retinal health and protecting the eyes from damage caused by blue light like screens. Molecular Vision, 2018, found that anthocyanins improve blood flow to the retina and reduce oxidative stress, a key factor in AMD. Real-life story, Susan, 64, from San Diego. "I'm retired, but I read books every day. My eyes used to water and feel strained. After swapping my afternoon cookies for blueberries and roasted pumpkin seeds, my eyes feel calm, and I can read longer without discomfort." Take your blueberries in the morning, especially if you're also taking omega-3s or vitamin E Avoid pairing them with coffee or blood thinners, which can interfere with absorption. Nourishes your skin from the inside, naturally and sustainably. Have you ever looked in the mirror in the morning and thought, "My skin just looks tired"? That's natural. After 60, our collagen levels begin to drop, and the effects of sun, stress, and sleep loss show more easily. That's where blueberries come in, their edible skincare. The Journal of Dermatological Science, 2020, reported that anthocyanins and vitamin C in blueberries boost collagen production, reduce breakdown of skin elasticity, and protect against environmental oxidative stress. Real-life story, Mariah, 66, from New York. I don't use fancy creams. Every morning I just mix blueberries with flaxseed and unsweetened yogurt. After 2 months, my granddaughter asked what spa I'd been to. For your skin, pair blueberries with collagen peptides and natural vitamin C from guava or kiwi. This trio helps keep skin firm, smooth, and radiant from the inside out. But here's the catch. Even if you eat the right amount and at the right time, all those benefits can vanish if you're combining blueberries with the wrong foods. I've had patients eat blueberries for months with 0 results, all because of one seemingly harmless habit that was quietly blocking the antioxidants from working. In the next part, I'll reveal 4 foods you should never combine with blueberries. It's not just what you eat, it's what you eat it with. That determines whether blueberries heal your body or simply pass through, unused. Cow's milk, the healthy breakfast combo that quietly blocks antioxidants. Have you ever tossed a handful of blueberries into your morning glass of milk? It sounds healthy, and many seniors believe it is. But here's the truth. A 2010 study published in Free Radical Biology and Medicine found casein, a protein found in cow's milk, can bind to the antioxidants in blueberries, reducing their absorption by up to 74%. In other words, you may be eating the berries, but your body isn't absorbing the very thing that makes them powerful. Real-life example, Janice, 65, from Seattle. I had blueberries with milk every morning. But after 2 months, my labs still showed low-grade inflammation and borderline blood pressure. My doctor suggested I try almond milk instead, and within weeks, my numbers started improving. Why this happens? Casein creates complexes with anthocyanins, blueberry antioxidants, preventing absorption in the small intestine. Lactose can also interfere with vitamin C, which blueberries are rich in. Who should avoid this combo? People taking antioxidant supplements, anyone with a history of memory loss, heart disease, or early aging skin, anyone using blueberries to manage inflammation. Swap cow's milk for plant-based alternatives like unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk. Or better yet, enjoy blueberries separately, at least 2-3 hours apart from dairy. Cucumbers, the silent vitamin C destroyer. You've probably seen detox recipes combining cucumber and blueberries. They look fresh. They sound healthy. But what you may not know is they cancel each other out. Food Chemistry, 2013, reported cucumbers contain an enzyme called ascorbate oxidase, also known as ascorbinase, which breaks down natural vitamin C in fruits like blueberries before your body can absorb it. Real-life example, Nancy, 67, from Texas. I used to juice cucumber and blueberries together every morning. It felt refreshing. But my skin stayed dull and I bruised easily. A dietitian pointed out the problem. Once I replaced cucumber with kiwi, my skin started to glow again. Why this matters? Vitamin C supports collagen, immune function, and iron absorption. The enzyme in cucumber neutralizes vitamin C in the digestive tract before it can help you. Who should avoid this combo? Those using blueberries for skin, immunity, or iron. Older adults who bruise easily or have slow-healing wounds. People with iron deficiency. Don't eat cucumbers and blueberries in the same meal. Wait at least 45–60 minutes between the two. For a better pairing, use baby spinach, which supports iron and preserves vitamin C. Pineapple, the acid overload your stomach doesn't need. Pineapple and blueberries often show up together in fruit salads or smoothies. But both are high-acid fruits, and for older adults, that can spell trouble. Journal of Gastroenterology, 2019 found, combining two acidic fruits like pineapple and blueberries can increase stomach acid production, leading to heartburn, bloating, or indigestion, especially in adults over 60. Real-life example, Walter, 70, from New Jersey. I used to blend pineapple with blueberries to improve my skin, but after 2 weeks, I was bloated and uncomfortable. My doctor said the double acid load was the problem. I switched to ripe bananas and felt better almost immediately. Why this happens? Pineapple contains bromelain, a digestive enzyme. When paired with citric acid from blueberries, right arrow, the stomach overproduces acid, irritating the lining. Who should avoid this combo? Anyone with acid reflux, gastritis, or stomach ulcers. People who eat fruit on an empty stomach. Space out pineapple and blueberries by 60–90 minutes. Avoid eating both first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. For a gentler sweet pairing, try ripe banana, gala apple, or pear. Coffee, the hidden enemy of memory and iron absorption. This is the most common mistake I see among older patients. I eat a bowl of blueberries and sip my morning coffee right after. Sounds innocent, but science says otherwise. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2021, reported, drinking coffee within 1 hour of eating antioxidant-rich fruits like blueberries can reduce plant-based iron absorption by up to 39%. Worse, caffeine increases stomach acid, which can hinder digestion, and for older adults, that may mean fatigue, dull skin, or foggy thinking, even if you're eating healthy. Real-life example, Lois, 72, from Chicago. Every morning I had blueberries with my coffee and the newspaper, but I still felt tired, pale, and forgetful. When I waited 2 hours after eating the berries before having coffee, my labs and memory noticeably improved. Why this matters? Caffeine competes with polyphenols, blueberry antioxidants, for absorption. While it gives a temporary jolt, it can block long-term benefits, especially for memory, blood, and energy. Who should avoid this combo? Anyone with low iron, memory concerns, or poor digestion. Those using blueberries for brain health or Alzheimer's recovery. Wait 1 to 2 hours between blueberries and coffee. Swap morning coffee for warm ginger tea, lemon water, or cinnamon tea, all gentle on the stomach and still uplifting. So now you know. These 4 foods may be sabotaging your blueberries, quietly and consistently. But what if I told you there are also 3 golden pairings of powerful food combos that actually help your body absorb more nutrients from blueberries? In the next part, I'll show you the exact combinations I've recommended to hundreds of patients. Combos that help them sleep deeper, brighten their skin, and even sharpen memory within just 3 weeks. 3 golden combos to eat with blueberries. When combined the right way, blueberries aren't just a fruit. They become a kind of biological medicine, nature's personalized prescription for aging well. Blueberries plus ripe bananas, a memory-boosting, heart-calming duo. Have you ever tried pairing ripe bananas with blueberries? It's more than a tasty snack. It's a smart biological combo. Bananas are rich in pectin and potassium, which help lower blood pressure and support steady heart rhythm. Blueberries provide anthocyanins and vitamin C, which support brain health and reduce inflammation. And here's the secret. The fiber in bananas slows the absorption of natural sugars from blueberries, helping prevent blood sugar spikes. According to the British Journal of Nutrition, 2021, a breakfast of banana and blueberries helped stabilize insulin levels and improved short-term memory recall in adults aged 60-75 after just 6 weeks. Real-life story: Glenn, 68, from Ohio. My mornings were foggy. I'd forget where I put my keys, feel sluggish doing chores. Since I switched to a breakfast of ripe banana, blueberries, and a spoonful of flax seeds, I feel alert, get through my to-do list faster, and no longer lose track of things. 1 medium-ripe banana, a handful of fresh or frozen blueberries, 40-50 berries, 1 tablespoon of chia or ground flax seeds. Optional, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon. Best eaten in the early morning, either after a light breakfast or as a mid-morning snack. Blueberries plus unsweetened Greek yogurt for inflammation, digestion, and radiant skin. Greek yogurt makes an excellent base for older adults because it's rich in probiotics, which feed your gut's good bacteria. It contains twice the protein of regular yogurt, supporting muscle retention. And it helps the body absorb blueberry polyphenols more efficiently. Study from Gut Microbes, 2022. Probiotics in Greek yogurt enhanced anthocyanin absorption from blueberries and helped reduce chronic inflammation in adults with metabolic syndrome. Real-life story: Linda, 70, from California. I had slow digestion and red patches on my skin. Once I swapped my afternoon snack for Greek yogurt with blueberries, my complexion evened out and my tummy felt much lighter. 1/2 cup of unsweetened Greek yogurt, 100 g. A handful of blueberries. 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts or almonds. Optional, a pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of pure vanilla extract. Ideal as a light evening meal or afternoon snack, especially for those struggling with poor sleep. If you're lactose intolerant, blueberries plus nuts and seeds to support your heart, brain, and mood. Walnuts, almonds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds. When combined with blueberries, they create a powerhouse of anti-aging support. Omega-3 and ALA fats from nuts help absorb blueberry antioxidants more effectively. Provide vitamin E, magnesium, and zinc, which nourish the nervous system and help reduce mild depression. Study from Nutritional Neuroscience, 2020. Adults over 60 who ate blueberries with walnuts 3 times a week experienced 25% faster memory recovery compared to the control group. Real-life story, Ricardo, 74, from Texas. I used to forget things and struggled with shallow sleep. After adding nuts and blueberries to my daily routine, I sleep deeper and feel more emotionally balanced. My daughter says I laugh more these days. A handful of blueberries, 1 tablespoon of chopped walnuts, and 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Optional, sprinkle over warm oatmeal or mix into a leafy salad. Add a drizzle of olive oil if eating as a small lunch. Best enjoyed as a light lunch or 2-3 hours before bedtime. Quick summary table. Combo key benefits: best time to eat. Blueberries plus bananas stabilize blood pressure and memory morning. Blueberries plus Greek yogurt digestion, inflammation. Skin health afternoon or evening. Blueberries plus nuts and seeds heart, brain, sleep. Mood support midday or early evening. Now, what if you're doing everything right? You're eating the right foods, combining them correctly, yet you still don't feel the benefits. The problem may not be the blueberries at all. It may be your body's hidden inability to absorb them properly. In the next part, I'll reveal the 4 types of people who need to be especially cautious when eating blueberries, including those on heart or blood thinner medications, who should be cautious with blueberries. No food is perfect for everyone. Even blueberries, hailed as a miracle berry, have their limits. For most people over 60, blueberries are a nutritional powerhouse. But for a few, eating them the wrong way, in the wrong quantity, or at the wrong time can trigger unexpected side effects, or even interfere with medications and digestion. People taking blood thinners, warfarin, aspirin. Blueberries are rich in vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a key role in blood clotting. But if you're taking anticoagulant medications like warfarin or Xarelto, inconsistent vitamin K intake from foods like blueberries can disrupt the drug's effects. It can either increase your risk of bleeding or, conversely, cause dangerous clot formation. According to Clinical Pharmacology, 2017, vitamin K interactions are the most common cause of unstable INR levels in adults over 65 on anticoagulants. Real story, Mr. Steven, 74, Nevada. I used to blend a blueberry smoothie every evening. A few weeks later, my INR tests were all over the place. My doctor warned me to cut back to just once a week, max, unless closely monitored. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin or Xarelto, ask your doctor how much blueberry is safe for you. Most patients should limit to 2-3 times a week, no more than a half cup per serving. Prefer fruits lower in vitamin K, like strawberries, pears, or oranges. People with chronic digestive issues or colitis. Blueberries are high in soluble fiber and polyphenols, great for healthy guts. But if you suffer from chronic diarrhea, colitis, or IBS, These same compounds, especially anthocyanins, can cause bloating, cramps, or frequent bowel movements. From World Journal of Gastroenterology, 2020, older adults with chronic gut issues should avoid uncooked polyphenol-rich fruits, as they may disrupt bowel function and irritate the colon. Real story, Mrs. Connie, 67, Boston. I thought blueberries would help my digestion, so I ate them daily. But the more I ate, the more I had stomach pain and loose stools. Once I stopped for 2 weeks, everything improved. Lightly steam or cook the berries, e.g. with oatmeal, to reduce triggering enzymes. You start small. 1 tablespoon, right arrow, 1/4 cup. Work up to a 1/2 cup gradually. Combine with ginger or peppermint to soothe digestion. People sensitive to salicylates or histamine. Even though rare, blueberries naturally contain salicylates, a cousin of aspirin, and may cause mild reactions in sensitive individuals. Typical symptoms include itchy lips or face warmth, mild skin rashes, fatigue or nasal congestion after eating. From Allergy and Immunology, 2019, roughly 5–7% of seniors may react to foods containing salicylates, often mistaken for idiopathic hives or drug allergies. Real story, Ms. Rita, 66, Utah. I used to blame my antihistamines, but it turned out to be blueberries. My lips would tingle and I'd get redness around my mouth. Switched to raspberries, and no issues since. If you've experienced mild symptoms, stop eating blueberries for 7–10 days. Then reintroduce only 5–10 berries and monitor your reaction. Still sensitive? Try cooked blue. Seniors on a strict low-carb or keto diet. For older adults with diabetes or obesity, keto or low-carb diets are common. While blueberries have a low glycemic index, they still contain 9–12 g of carbs per 100 g, which can throw you out of ketosis if not timed carefully. From Nutrition and Metabolism, 2018, berries can be keto-friendly, but only with precise portion control and timing. Real story, Jason, 63, Oregon. I went keto to lose belly fat but couldn't get into ketosis. I was eating blueberries every morning. Once I cut back to 5–7 berries at night, my ketone levels shot back up. Limit blueberries to 5–10 berries a day if on strict keto. Eat them after meals or post-workout to reduce insulin spikes. If managing blood sugar, not strict keto, 30–50 g/day is typically fine. Quick summary: who should be cautious with blueberries? Group risk doctors tip: blood thinner users, INR instability limit servings. Consult your doctor. People with poor digestion, bloating, diarrhea, steam or reduce serving size. Allergy-prone individuals, rashes. Fatigue, pause 7–10 days. Try small test dose. Strict keto followers, carb excess, eat fewer berries. Time intake wisely. Now, you might be wondering, how can I get all the benefits of blueberries without falling into these risky traps? In the next part, I want to share a powerful real-life story. It's about Mr. Bill, 72 years old, a retired man who was struggling with memory loss, digestion issues, and low self-confidence. But after just 3 weeks of eating 1 bowl of blueberries the right way, sometimes to change a life, you don't need something big. You just need one small bowl of blueberries eaten the right way each morning. Mr. Bill, 72, a journey to rediscover himself. I still remember the first time Mr. Bill walked into my clinic. He was a tall, calm, retired engineer, the kind of man who once led big projects and solved tough problems. But his tired eyes, and the very first words he spoke, brought a heavy silence to the room. "Doc, I can't even remember if I brushed my teeth this morning." Mr. Bill shared that lately he had been forgetting his grandkids' names. His sleep was restless, his stomach ached often, and his skin looked pale and tired. Every time he looked in the mirror, he felt like he was fading, aging in a way he couldn't stop. His wife, bless her heart, had been preparing what she thought was a healthy breakfast each morning. A colorful bowl of blueberries, fresh pineapple, whole milk, and a cup of hot coffee on the side. It sounded perfect, but in reality, that combo was the reason his body was struggling, blocking nutrient absorption, causing bloating, and even contributing to his memory fog and inflammation. So what changed? After I walked him through the right and wrong ways to combine foods with blueberries, we made just one small shift to his breakfast: a half cup of fresh blueberries, one ripe banana, 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds, mixed with plain Greek yogurt, and he moved his coffee 2 hours later. That's it. 3 weeks later, Mr. Bill came back. He had a gentle smile, not big, not flashy, but full of quiet pride. "Doc, I remembered both of my grandkids' birthdays. I remembered my wife's phone passcode. And yesterday, I went on a 20-minute walk, no joint pain." The real lesson: it's not just what you eat, it's what you understand about it. Blueberries aren't magic. They won't erase wrinkles overnight. They won't instantly make your brain sharp again after one bowl. But when you eat them the right way, paired with the right foods at the right time, their cumulative power can reshape the way you age. Let this sink in. Aging is inevitable, but how you age is a choice. If this video helped you see blueberries and your health in a new light, if it reminded you that even small changes can make a big difference after 60, leave us a comment below and share. What foods have you tried with blueberries? After this video, what will you change in your morning routine? Because your story might just inspire someone else, the same way Mr. Bill inspired me. And if you want more videos like this, packed with simple, science-backed health tips for those over 50, don't forget to hit subscribe. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with someone you care about, especially a friend or loved one silently struggling with memory, digestion, or blood pressure. Just remember, you're not alone, and each small meal, if chosen